What if I told you that your association may have already lost the ability to say no to solar panels, and your governing documents might be completely unenforceable on this issue? Here's what most Michigan HOA and condo boards don't realize. Michigan passed a sweeping new law that fundamentally changes what your association can and can't do when a homeowner wants to install solar panels or certain energy-related upgrades. We're not just talking about solar panels, we're talking about EV charging stations, heat pumps, rain barrels, energy-efficient windows, a whole list of improvements that your governing documents may have previously required approval for. Under the new law, that approval process may no longer be valid. And here's where it gets complicated. The rules are different depending on whether your community has individual roofs, shared roofs, or common area roofs. Many boards assume the rules apply the same way across the board, and that assumption can lead to real legal exposure. Every single association in Michigan that includes HOAs, condo associations, and site condo communities is now required to adopt a formal solar energy policy. Sounds simple, right? It's not. The policy has to meet specific legal standards. It has to include the right application process, the correct response time frames, and precise grounds on which an application can be denied. If your association doesn't respond to a member's application within the required window, they're allowed to install the system anyway, and you lose the right to stop them or fine them. This isn't a policy you can pull from a template outline and call it done. A policy that's missing key provisions or that conflicts with your current governing documents could expose your association to civil liability and attorney's fees. Here's the piece that really catches boards off guard. Even if your community is made up entirely of shared roofs like a traditional condominium building, you are still required to adopt this policy. There's no exemption. No, we don't need this because no one can install panels here anyway. The requirement applies to every association, period. And the compliance deadline is already passed for some communities, with others approaching quickly. Boards that haven't acted are already operating in the gray zone, one resident complaint away from a legal dispute they weren't prepared for. This is the kind of issue that seems administrative until it isn't. Until a homeowner submits an application, your board doesn't respond in time, and suddenly the association is on the wrong side of a civil action. The communities that are going to navigate this well aren't the ones scrambling to figure it out after a problem surfaces. They're the ones that have a professional management partner who already understands the law, has helped draft compliant policies, and knows how to guide a board through exactly this kind of issue. If your association doesn't have that kind of support, or if you're not certain your current management company is on top of this, that gap is worth a conversation. At ManageMax, we know that effective community management is built on transparency and systematic excellence. We provide full-service HOA and condominium management across Southeast Michigan, handling everything from accurate financial reporting to proactive maintenance. Our goal is to reduce the burden on your board while protecting your property values. If you're looking for a partner who values accountability as much as you do, visit us at managemaxproperties.com. Let's build a stronger community together.